Hey, Gorton student, staff, and families. It was a long, busy, but great week at Gorton, and it's time for the Principal's Weekend Review. After a good night's sleep and reflection, I feel inspired today. I'm inspired because Charles E. Gorton High School is a fantastic place with wonderful people working on behalf of children and the best students and families in our city. I say that with sincerity, and I was reminded of this yesterday after a long week. My reminder came yesterday. It wasn't just one thing, but a few things back to back that made me realize how lucky I am to be the principal of Charles E. Gorton High School. First, big thank you to the main office and clerical staff who make everything in our school run incredibly smooth without complaining. Well, without complaining too much, but one of our clerks came in when she was under the weather because she was dedicated to making sure our heavy day was organized and all items turned in on the final day of our month. The other picked up items for and set up our breakfast on the way in, while the final main office clerk absolutely juggled all the other items in the office prior to everyone else getting there, setting the foundation for our school day on the last day of her birthday month. Lastly, when needed, our final clerk comes in and keeps the ship moving with no hesitation or loss of efficiency. Thank you for all you do for our school and for me. You're all amazing, and we're lucky to have a true team running the show for us in the main office. Please know that you're appreciated by our students, families, staff, and especially myself. Next, I was reminded of exactly how lucky I am to be leading a team of leaders who are on 100 all day long, and that's the admin staff. We had Val-Sal announcements, MSK initiatives, MBK leadership, completion of teacher observations, PSAT registration, Zoom meetings to initiate program connections, planning of amendments for grants, completion of grant documentation and reports, management of school day functions, parental communication, student meetings, hallway safety, lunch supervision, and all while the newsletter deadline and supporting our teachers and students. This was just one day's worth of activities that take days, weeks, or even months of background planning that were smoothly executed in one day. You are all superstars in your own right, and just know that you're appreciated more than you know by the students, parents, staff, and especially myself. Safety team, counselors, teachers, TAs, aides, custodial staff, cafeteria professionals, coordinating in the busyness, keeping our students safe and providing them experiences in the sometimes chaotic days while still maintaining a student-first lens, chaperoning trips, helping with events, planning others, continuously supporting our grant initiatives, delivering instruction every period of every day, even though it's very difficult at times. I could not do the work that I do without you. Know that you are appreciated by our students, families, and especially by myself. I mentioned earlier that we have the most amazing students in the world, and this was also something I was reminded of when I sat alongside Miss Guzman from Central Office, AP Shojai, and Counselor Johnson, our newly crowned valedictorian and salutatorian, in a breakfast in my office on Friday, yesterday. So I wanted to share the good news here now with everyone, offering our only howls this week in order to announce the valedictorian and salutatorian of the Charles E. Gorton High School graduating class of 2025. First, with a GPA of 99.18, a Smart Scholar medical student who has already been accepted to 17 colleges and universities, where she will study molecular biology and looks to pursue medical school to become a hematologist, who will have accumulated 48 total college credits through College Link and AP courses, as well as being projected to be a CPR first aid certified medical assistant upon graduation. This impressive resume belongs to Noelia Flores, officially the salutatorian of Gorton High School. And finally, toting a GPA of 100.04, a P-Tech medical student who will have accumulated 27 college credits and has an opportunity to continue to pursue 64 college credits through P-Tech. But because of his 7 acceptances already and many more to come, he will eventually pursue a degree in biology, leading to his pursuit of medical school to become an anesthesiologist. Also projected to be a CPR first aid certified medical assistant upon graduation, this year's valedictorian is Marcos Astudillo. Congratulations to our two wolves, and also thank you for serving as perhaps the best reminder of the great work that's being done at Gorton High School. Our conversation with your parents was heartwarming, and the pride in that room was palpable and could not be understated. Thank you for another great week at Gorton, and as Black History Month comes to an end, I wanted to leave you with an appropriate quote this week from Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who stood for equality and togetherness even in the face of seemingly insurmountable circumstance. This quote is, "Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education." Please let this serve as a reminder as to why we do what we do every day on behalf of children. And let's keep focused on the goal, which is to produce incredible students and incredible people like Marcos and Noelia. I want to wish you all a great weekend, and go Wolves.